next one that kind of follows this movement that he pushed.
If the child thinks it's a girl, let it be a girl. Like, you don't have, why are you adding hormones? If you're shooting hormones into a child and you're affecting the child's development, you're saying that's not a choice, that's nonsense. Of course it's a choice. You're choosing to chemically change this child's body.
Oh, you let it play just a little more. No.
Sorry, can you expand on the question?
It's a simple question. If you say that the child thinks it's a girl, so you're going to give the child hormones. If the child thinks it's a girl, let it be a girl. Like, you don't have, why are you adding hormones? If you're shooting hormones into a child and you're affecting the child's development, you're saying that's not a choice, that's nonsense. Of course it's a choice. You're choosing to chemically change this child's body. Why do you have to give?
I was told as a little boy, you're a Democrat. Democrats are for black people, poor people. Republicans are for the rich. This is who blindly that people of color, now I'm going to mix us together, black and brown, are following and standing for, where they're making it okay and chemically and surgically altering children's bodies because they're saying that they believe they're whatever gender they are. This is the Democratic Party. This is what they stand for. This is one of the biggest issues that's on the stage today. This is the Democratic Party. You're telling me that that's what anything but Trump looks like. Anything but Trump. Take our kids. Do what you want to do with them. Teach them whatever you want to teach them. Teach them they can be whatever they want. It's gone from you can be president, you can be this, you can be a business owner. We've gone from that stuff. So you can be some type of whatever success from where you can be a music composer to you can be whatever gender you want. I'm not anti anything in regards to gender, but children have no idea what they want to do, let alone 5 years from now, 6 months from now. But that's our Democratic Party.
I'm not saying nothing because everything you said was warranted. And I feel exactly the same. And I'm not agreeing with you because I'm on your show.
Okay.
I believe that a child stand in a child's place, and I don't believe that it should be manipulated by the confused thoughts of the parents. This is the effect. The child ain't talking about, I want to be a girl yet. They doing this in the womb, man. That baby ain't got no telepathical, ability to say, Mama, I don't like my little pee-wee. This is the parent, and this is the mindset that has sat in on our communities. And when we do see a child like that, since you try to talk to her, it's some kind of chemical imbalance, man. Talking about they was born like that. You were born like that. Okay, it didn't be like that. I ain't gonna change that there. And I'm gonna love you.
Right, but we're not gonna
Enforce it.
we're not gonna get in surgery
Right.
and hormones and this and that.
At 14.
12.
8. I don't know how old the D-Wade child was. I understand the moving. But for the poor people that was put in that situation naturally, man, let God handle that. I ain't gonna have no hand in it. What I like don't matter. Right. I ain't got to deal with you. But I do deal with you because I like the person. Man, you taking away from the essence of who that is, bro. Right. You taking away, man.
And if a child feels that they're of another gender, then allow them the opportunity to grow up and completely explore that, come to their own adult conscious decision of that.
That's right, rational, man.
Because I said before, if a child can decide what gender they are.
Yes.
And they have a right to do that. Then a child should be able to decide whether or not they want to go to school.
That's right. Or they want to pay their bill.
Okay. Whether or not they should come in. Whether
Yeah.
they should come in on a curfew. A child.
Don't stop him.
Right. If we're going to do this, a child should be able to decide whether or not they want to go to school. A child should be able to decide whether or not they're going to stay out all night.
That's right.
A child should be able to decide if they want to work or not.
That's right.
How is it that we got labor laws?
Your kids can't work at a certain age.
And why can't kids work at a certain age?
You know, they can't work at a certain age because they're a child.
Okay, no, wait a minute. So
Yeah.
a child can't work. A child can't stay out late. A child can't even miss too much school before somebody show up at the house.
Yeah, for you, not the child.
No, not for the child.
For you.
But you're telling me my child can decide what gender they're gonna be? Now, also understand this: when you're telling a child they can be what gender, you're telling them what form of sex they're gonna have.
That's really what you're saying.
Okay, so
How you going to produce?
Or not produce?
Or not produce.
You're not producing nothing unless it's artificial.
Yes.
Okay, and definitely,
Yes.
So, and I'm always make this clear. I am not anti-LGBTQIA plus or anything like that. Okay, that's the cause. Hey, stand for it. I have friends who are in the LGBTQIA plus community.
Hey, boy, you sound like you developed the whole other alphabet.
Right. Well, I'm just being respectful to what they have developed, as I want them to be
Very
respectful
much
to me. Okay, but this is the Democratic Party.
This is the new Democratic Party.
No, this is the old Democrat, the same Democratic Party that enacted Jim Crow.
Hold up. See, they didn't understand now
No, this was
that
Jim
the
Crow.
Republicans wasn't helping us out. So we came over under the influence. I don't know what influence was, but some influences.